Well guys, it's Kieran, not Killer HD here, and welcome back to the Cherries Rise. Today we face PSG away from home in the Champions League, but we have some other fixtures to speak about. Let's do it. So in the last episode we lost 1-0 at home to Chelsea, and it's been a whole month since that day. In the first game we won on penalties in the Capital One Cup 4th round against Stoke. Now this was a very tough game, to be honest with you. Stoke did come out shooting guns here basically, because we were very good in defence, but up front we weren't that great. But we managed to get through for penalties, which was alright. In the next game, though, we were away from home again against our rivals in the league, Southampton, which we drew 1-1. Mario Alvarez with our goal, and Sam Gallagher, the England international, with the goal. And Josip Dermich did get sent off Southampton, made things a bit easier for us, but we did not get that second goal to see us through to get 3 points. In the next game, we were away at the Allianz Arena to face Bayern Munich, and we drew 2-2 in a very, very positive result. Quintero started us off at 1-0 with a lovely goal in the 10th minute, but Yannick Gerhardt for Bayern made it 2-1, and it was a very lucky goal, to be honest, and I was really disappointed that it went in. But after the second half started, Thomas Muller came out of nowhere and scored a goal in the 65th minute to make it 2-1. But the boy I started, because I thought I'd give him a go, Besovic, scored in the 75th minute. Now, he's an ace, worth 8 million, Serbia, we signed him for a lot of money. This is our only season we're going to get to play with him, and he scored against Bayern. I mean, should I be impressed? Should I be like, wow, maybe I should start you more? In the next game, we're at home to Reading, and we won 4-1. Very easy game, to be honest. Reading are just really underwhelming in this game. Paz started us off with a penalty in the 3rd minute. That really ended his goal drought, because it turns out, I said in the last episode that I was kind of disappointed with him in terms of goals. It turns out he's on a goal drought, so that's why I'm disappointed in him. Made the end of the goal drought, 3rd minute with a penalty. Theo Walcott, who's now playing for Reading, scored to make it 1-1, but we came back. Douglas Costa with a goal, Paz again, and then just before half-time, Ben Davies made it 4-1. No more goals after the second half started, which is a shame, but just how it is. And in the final game, we were away to Aston Villa, and we won 4-2 in a very, very good result. Damon Alvarez with goals in the 15th and 11th minute to send us starting really happy. It was very lucky, really. Paz showed how to make it 3-0 and was getting really good. It was getting really dangerous. Rolando Aarons, though, did score to make it 3-1, sorry. Charlie Austin, though, you know him from the Three Lions, he made it 3-2, and then Damon scored in the 80th minute to send us home happy. We were lucky in the end, because Aston Villa came out countering in the second half, and it really did work. So here is how the league table and the Champions League group is looking at the moment. We are currently 3rd, 3 points behind Man United and 4 points behind Chelsea. We've obviously lost 2 games against Chelsea and Tottenham, both in life comes at home, because we struggle at home in this season, which is not nice. In the Champions League, though, we are top on goal difference against Bayern Munich, which is amazing. PSG are in 3rd. Malmo have not won a game since the start of the Champions League, so I think that should be easy, because we come up against them next, and we've got PSG as well, so I think easily it's going to be an easy win against Malmo. PSG potentially not, depending on how it goes, but we have beaten them 5-3. It could be an easy win. So we're here today to face PSG in the Champions League. We're away from home, which is going to be a tough game, and it's going to be a tough ask to win. We're going to stick with the normal formation. I was going to go with the counter in 4-3-3 that we use, but I'm going to stick with the simple, usual formation that we use. I'm going to play Carrillo over Otamendi for this game, just simply because of fitness, really. We'll put Pozo on the bench with Costa, Poyet, and Besovic. No, Besovic can start again. I think Besovic can start. After he played well again the other game, we'll start him. We've got Costa on the bench as well, Poyet. Is there anybody I'm missing out on? Maybe Crowley could come on the bench. Someone, Damon? Oh, I don't know. Garo's been asking for more games. I need him on the bench. Garo can get on the bench, and so can Wimmer. So the team today is going to be Butland, Chambers, Cook, Carrillo, Davis, Payot, Oxlade, Chamberlain, Besovic, Quintero, Grealish, and Marcus Paz. And in terms of the bench, you have Predrag Rajkovic, Kevin Wimmer, Nicolas Garo, Diego Poyet, Douglas Costa, Matt Alvarez, and Jose Angel Pozo. I always called him Jose Pangal Pozo then. Let's get into looking at the PSG side then. So the PSG side today then, they've got Garnier and Cavani up front. We need to be really careful of Garnier. He is unbelievable. We have Kodju, Verratti, Streetman, and Pereira. And defense, they've got Silva, Laporte, Marquinhos, and Sergio Ramos. And Sirigu in goal. On the bench, you have Byram, Mané, Kovacic, Salvi, Bruno Fernandes, Clark. What? Clark and Kabore. Who the hell's Clark? Al Clark? USA International? He looks flippin' top bananas, doesn't he? Oh dear, might have to look at you in the January transfer window, my friend. But let's get into this game against PSG, see if we can pick up a win away from home. PSG kick off this game, then it's going to be a very tough game today. I really already know this. PSG are really battling to get into that second spot, so we need to pick up a draw, maybe a win today, to seal our place in the top 2. Let's do it. We have a corner here. Jack Grealish whips it in and goes as far as Carrillo. It's going to go as far as Payot after a clearance. Payot is on the left hand side to Grealish. You guys get past Pereira. You cannot. Pereira clears it. Goes as far as Edison Cavani. To Garnier, oh dear, here he goes, Garnier, he's one of my worst enemies at the moment. Garnier with a shot and it goes wide. We have one more highlight, I'm guessing, before the end of the first half. And tell you what, there's been a lot of yellow cards in this game. Besovic tries to get past his man. Garnier can break for PSG here. Gets past his man. Garnier, and bloody hell, he gets that wide as well. There's been a lot of yellow cards in this game, to be honest. I believe PSG probably have 2 or maybe 1 yellow card, if I can have a look. PSG have 1 yellow card to our 2. It's been a very tense game, I would say. Paz is absolutely shattered for some reason. So what we're going to do is bring on Pozo for that change, and then we're going to do the team talk, and we're going to give him a positive. I think we're doing alright. Let's do it. We're doing okay. Yeah, let's go into the second half then, see if we can pick up any points. Why am I not on the pitch? Thank you for that game. Lovely. Second change of the game right here then. It's quite early on, but we're going to take off Oxlade-Chamberlain. We're going to bring on Diego Poyet. And Poyet can mix up that midfield now. The P-man. Let's do it. Come on, let's get a goal. We need a goal now. Let's do it. Come on. Quintero to Besovic. This is a big chance here. I like this. Besovic. You can whip a ball in. Besovic to Pozo! Oh, Sirigu makes a great save, but it's offside. There's been so many little chances in this game that could really tell the tale of this game. Quintero. Strootman gets tackled. Oh my dear God, it could be a red card. It's a red card. Big chances here. We're going to go attacking now. Quintero has got a free kick on the edge of the area. Can he whip in an absolute corker to make it 1-0 to Bournemouth? Come on, Quintero. You can do it. Quintero steps up. Quintero has a shot and it goes just over. We're now down to 10 men here. PSG is down to 10 men. We have a big chance to go ahead and take this game by the scruff of the neck. Bruno Fernandes, Grealish tackles Quintero down the left-hand side. Can he whip a ball in? He gets into bed. Oh dear, that was poor. I can't remember who passed that ball. I'm just so disappointed already. Pereira whips the ball in, it goes as far as Chambers and it gets cleared. Kovacic to Garnier, don't you dare give away a penalty. Garnier and Butland with the gathering with the save. Come on, get a goal! It's a big chance, they're down to 10 men at home. This is a really big chance to take it by the scruff of the neck and go score. Correa with the ball, Laporte to Garnier. Garnier is running past everybody, he's so good. Garnier hits the crossbar, oh my good God. PSG are coming close now, and they're down to 10 men. Come on, Correa with the challenge, and Ramos to Pereira. Back to Ramos, puts it outside the air to Bruno Fernandes, he can pop one. Fernandes, and he gets as far as Laporte, he's running from the back here. Laporte to Cavani, Kovacic to Garnier, to Cavani, and it's in, but it's offside again for Garnier. And we're going to make our final change in the game now, as we enter the last 50 minutes. And what we're going to do is actually take off Juan Fernando Quintero. We're going to put Grealish in the middle, and then we're going to switch him out for Mario Alvarez, and it's going to be our final change of the game. We're going to go more direct now and see if we can get a goal in the final 15 minutes. Chambers on the throw and gets it to Jack Grealish. Jonathan Silva the tackle though. Silva's going to probably pass it off to Garnier. He does, and now we need to get a tackle in. Garnier running nice with the ball, has a shot and it goes wide again. PSG, do you know what? I said at the start of this episode, Alex Garnier is very good. Very underwhelming in this game's winners. Now Cavani has a chance for PSG here. Puts it to Alex Garnier. Garnier is working the ball nicely now for PSG. Will he get the goal that ends our hopes of winning this game away from home? Garnier gets past his man and Button with another save. Was direct the option here because we're doing alright. We just need that goal. We're going to go into team talk and say push forward now as we go for that final goal. Bloody hell, Malmo are 3-2 down against Bayern. That's a big game, isn't it? I didn't even notice that. Garnier is now working the ball. He's offside. And what we're going to do here, with 30 seconds to spare, Fernandes with a free kick, has a shot again, and Poyet gets into between it. Poyet gets into Button, and can Button clear it and give us one more hope? He gets into Correa. Correa, big ball over to Pozo, goes as far as Jonathan Silva, and it's going to be the end of the game then, I think. It's going to be a 0-0 draw, which I guess I could be happy with, because I did want a draw or a win from this game. And a 0-0 draw isn't too bad, is it? I mean, stats-wise, considering they got a man sent off, I think we played alright. We had the possession, we had decent amount of shots, they had more, but they weren't on target. We were okay. We dropped down to second now, because Bayern beat Malmo 3-2 away from home, which means we have Malmo to face, and I pretty much guarantee myself that we're going to go into the next round, because Malmo are awful. So that is where I'm going to leave it for today's episode of the Cherries Rise. The next episode I am going to be going at home to Fulham in the Premier League. It's an easy game to be honest, but we should be winning it easily. But as you know, with home games at the moment, we can't seem to win them. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Cherries Rise. If you did, leave a like, and if you did not, tell me why in the comments down below. I don't know what that was, and I will see you all very soon for another episode.